So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get it.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's picked his... Yamal! And that's off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's on the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a shot! Deftly out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Camavinga! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga plays it short. Camavinga, played through for the wide man. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Doué. Well, that is one way to stop him. Doué has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's hoisted clear. Conte. Camavinga. Good ball, good take. This looks promising. And that was very necessary. And it's Hernandez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lewandowski. Oh, that's nice. Yamal. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Mbappe gets into some space. Yamal has created one goal already.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That has been cut short. Tchouaméni. Conte. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for a runner. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Yamal picks it up out wide. There's no flag! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Dembele. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now this hits a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Dani Olmo goes short. Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way past. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Dembele. Great vision. Doué, they're urging him to shoot. Dembele receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Time and again they are repelled. It's not an especially good pass, that. Opts to play it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal
And he can
8.
clear it away.
El dorsal 5.
France have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 16. El dorsal
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ferran Torres. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, this could be... And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all
Shot a goal! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's played in low. Cleared away. And he's there to clear it. Passes short and sharp. Out to the right.
France truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Olise. And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé is the guilty party there. And it's Balde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some...
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's played through for him. He has found the way through, and the flag has stayed down. Goes for a shot, and it's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mbappe! Vermin. 5 minutes to add. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Lewandowski reflecting. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Doué, the ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Decent progress down the left. France finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Conte. It's a searching pass. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Yamal. Saliba does well to stand up to him. Quality ball. France do have a chance to counter here. Camavinga. And here's Doué. Conte. Oh, such a clever touch. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Balde. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo goes steaming forward. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doué. Now it's Rashford. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And he's there to belt it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Conte. De Jong. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Lewandowski. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. He could be in here. Big chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he whips it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Camavinga. Now then, the ball's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Dani Olmo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just eases him off the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Yamal! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's a quick free kick. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Rashford. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Oh, no joy this time. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Doué. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. France needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Dembele! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Ferran Torres. Chance! He scores! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dembele! No, not quite. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Olise. Araujo deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Ferran Torres. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
shot, surely! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Yamal. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away?
Might want to be careful there.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. I've got a throw in. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. For Conte. And it's Tchouaméni. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Now he's got space here. And this is Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Now, can they get him away? It's a good foot in there. Yamal. Camavinga. Pedri. Some good work on the right flank here. Succumbs to the pressure. Dani Olmo. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Dembele, out towards the flank. And it's Tchouaméni. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni plays it short. Now it's Tchouaméni. Cross goes in there. Koundé attempts a clearance. Dembele. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Mbappe with a real chance here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Lewandowski, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France finding their passes. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rashford. Araujo cuts out the pass. De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Conte. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super ball! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Deftly away. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lewandowski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Decent progress down the left. He has found the way through. He's looking unstoppable. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Well, that has not gone well. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Oh, it's Dembele.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. He is through here. Skims one in. Cleared away. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Doué, Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition.
He's had a shot! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Jong, Rashford, and it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's away!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Just eases him off the ball. Conte. Doué. And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Plenty to... Decent chance! Oh, what has... And one more try! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And yes, it's him again. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. De Jong. Plays a shot. Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Rafinha goes short.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Hernandez has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Rafinha
With the short one. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Olise has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Dembele getting this one clear. De Jong.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Great vision. No, it's not getting there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to...
And a chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona looking to pass their way. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Dembele. Dembele, per real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has not gone well. Konate. Here's Tchouaméni. Dembele. Doué. And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Koundé. Koundé. Dani Olmo. And it's De Jong. 15 minutes till half-time. No, that's been intercepted. Araujo calmly anticipates. And it's Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Crunching tackle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for... And again! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France are... And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're at it again! Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching.
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga with the slide tackle there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Timber. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe!
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's a throw. Cleared without hesitation. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared away. Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Nice control. Camavinga with the cross. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a...
Oh, that is asking for... Shoots! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dembele. Arsenal are one down despite having the better chances here. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice. Ødegaard.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a shot! No mistake! Arsenal are level. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga. Half an hour played now. France finding their passes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Doué. Tchouaméni.
And he's on his way!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Havertz. Chance for a shot!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice.
That's very neat.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Good ball over the top.
Deftly away. Goes for goal!
Oh, the ball's run.
He's having a hit! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added
Conte.
time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot's on here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Zubimendi. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Looking for the run. And that's a dangerous ball. And this is Dembele.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Arsenal really could have done without this.
Dealing with the pressure.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
And that has been clubbed away.
Ødegaard. Rice. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Doué, and it's Dembele. Tchouaméni, and it's Conte. And here's Dembele, and here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
The attendance for this match was
Conte,
60,342.
Kante powering forward here. Almost an hour gone. Now, what about a counter-attack? France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 36, Zubimendi.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Number 23, Mikel Merino.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Number 19, Trossard. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's a waste.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Dembele, Tchouaméni, Gabriel Jesus, spread out to the left, Merino. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Saka. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's made its way to him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Probing pass, and that has been cleared, and claimed it back. He's gone for goal. Konate for Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. He's through, now is he in? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Trossard. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Great vision.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Saka. The ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba. He's gone forward. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's that, the end. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Yamal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. De Jong.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that was very necessary. Camavinga. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Now it's Camavinga. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal. Yamal.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Always got a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Koundé. Conte. France looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Passing nice and neat. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a clever looking... He rises! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tchouaméni
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Doué, and this is Dembele. Chance, surely! He scores! Araujo, Koundé, Yamal, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Kubasi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Yamal. It's a promising position. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Camavinga. Mbappe! It's a goal kick. Could be danger here. It's there!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Conte. And it's Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they can counter here. Pedri. De Jong. Looking for the run. Yamal. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has two. So all square. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Doué. Doué! Off the post. Goal! France! And again they hit the front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 11.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bout of passing here. Big chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Dembele! Superb from Dembele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France take the lead.
Well, it's better.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe is on his own.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe,
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dani Olmo. Olise,
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
and it's Rashford. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Now can he find a finish?
Shot a goal!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. France looking to pass their way through. It's run loose here. Koundé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stood up well to him there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Ramos.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Dembele. That is good strength. This might spell danger. Pacho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Foot in.
Hernandez
Goes on a charge down the left.
and it's Conte. Gonzalo Ramos back and defending. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Fabian Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Gets into a good position.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Vitinha.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Koundé.
Gets good distance on it.
Marquinhos. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He is through here. Now it's Marquinhos. Pings. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here. Dembele! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Out for a throw. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Doué. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Koundé clears. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's delightful.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos. Oh, he's found support out wide. It is a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot, and it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Kvaratskhelia! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. And he's kept it out. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Great football, shot and save.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Tchouameni plays it short. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! And he's there to get it away. Lee Kang-in was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No way through. Great vision. Barcola running with the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Shoots! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marquinhos, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects... Takes a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now, how often do you see that?
Kvaratskhelia clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes calmly anticipates. Dembele. Doué has it in a wide position. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's under a lot of pressure there. He's in a great position here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. One back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's well positioned here. Dembele! And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that was very necessary. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Dembele. Lovely, now then. Doué is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the shot's on here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doué. Mbappe. Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. Chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Paris Saint-Germain were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Marquinhos really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And this is Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's played it back. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Vitinha are well cut out. No margin for error there at all. France are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Camavinga.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
There's no doubt it's a long way back,
But Camavinga concedes a free kick for that.
And he's going to have his name taken.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kvaratskhelia! Now that's well seen too. Pacho, and here's Dembele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Crunching tackle. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's a good ball. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Great this time, surely. Relentless. just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Camavinga. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Foot in.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Doué. Great vision. Oh, nice touch. He's got away. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Dani Olmo. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's bustling through here. And here's Lewandowski. Dembele chasing after it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Camavinga. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Doué. Half an hour played now. Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. And a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he has been fouled there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Good ball, good take. Now it's Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Conte. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to... Header! Wow, that's a fine save. That's not going far. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! Superb goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Rashford. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. And it's Rashford. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a sharp pass. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Doué with the clearance.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rashford.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Ferran Torres having a look,
El dorsal 8.
and it's De Jong.
Dorsal 14.
Barcelona, chance for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mignon claims comfortably. Olise. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. De Jong. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Rafinha. That's a good ball. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Strokes it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up. And a chance! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. For Ferran Torres. Oh, good ball! Is there any support? He might not need it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Balde. That's a good run down the left.
3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ferran Torres is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Balde. Turns and goes back. Cleared without complication. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
France finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Camavinga.
Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Konate. That is good alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away?
Great chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is...
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo. Yamal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
And it's Koundé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a super give and go.
Can he finish? Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dani Olmo. And he's gone direct here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Camavinga. Close.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Yamal. Doué. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Yamal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Dembele. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ball played for Conte. Koundé spots it and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Camavinga, and he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And it's Hernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Yamal. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So what can they conjure from this one?
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Chooses to go back. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Searching pass he's played there. And here's Lewandowski, and he's in. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
El dorsal 11.
Rafinha goes short. Rafinha. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Dembele. Dembele! No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, there's the clearance. Tchouaméni. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been clubbed away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Drilled in low. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Yamal.
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee's given a throw. And it's Koundé. Koundé.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rafinha. Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. Look at the space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quality ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Saliba has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And this is Lewandowski! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.